Bryson DeChambeau, congratulations. That was, I mean, it's your lowest score so far in LIV Golf, but in the context of the difficulty of this golf course, to go around in 63 was absolutely magnificent. How on earth did you pull that off?
Well, fortunately, guys, I was able to keep it in the fairway for the most part and make a lot of putts. There was a key moment on 13 where I got caught by the tree taking it back, and I kind of whiffed one out there, and I got up and down for par. And that just kind of kept the momentum going. I birdied the next and played really solid coming in, and that eagle finish was a lot of fun. But I did not expect to shoot 63 out here, especially with the way I've been playing. But definitely moving in the right direction with my game.
You have had a hugely successful professional career, and of late it has been because of the huge increase in distance. But you were always long. You had a huge increase in distance, and you kind of started trying to overpower golf courses. You seem now to be a more mature player, a more complete player, because when I asked you on 10 the other day when you were playing a practice round, it's downwind, I thought you should get really close to the green. I thought it'd be nuts to do it, but you've done such things before. And you said something really curious to me. You said, I'm here to shoot the lowest score, not hit the longest ball.
That's right. And I think that hitting it far really helps. I mean, I was able to hit numerous shots today. 7-iron, a little chip 7-iron into 12. 15 I hit 7-iron into to the back right side. So heading it farther has definitely helped me with my irons, where I'm able to hit shots that others are hitting, 2 clubs more into. So it's been a huge benefit. It's just I'm learning to play the game of golf with the speed that I have now. And yeah, sure, I can get it to 200-mile-an-hour ball speed, but that's not really the objective in trying to win a championship here.
Particularly in a course like this. You won off the course record, by the way, Bernard Langer, 1994. But I mean, it was a good effort. 62 for the German Bernard Langer back then. And I want you, if you could here, Bryson, to take us through some of your highlights. This is the first hole.
Yeah, this was a left to righter and snuck in the right edge. Hit it on my line and went in.
Next is your birdie putt at 4.
Yep. It's funny. Yeah, I got it up by the green and chipped it down there, and I was lucky for it not to keep rolling down, but made a nice putt coming back.
And these are the difference makers, aren't they, this length putt?
Absolutely, making a nice little 9-footer, curling the right edge. Felt like my putter was rolling on my line perfectly today, so I was happy with that.
Second of 14.
Yeah, I hit this and I'm like, okay, this could be over in the bunker or it could be short and spin back, but it landed perfectly and spun with a perfect amount down there, and I was pleased to see where it was.
And then the magic at 17.
The magic to me was how far he hit the tee ball. But then, talk us through this second shot.
Yeah, it's a 190-yard shot or something like that. It was downwind 12 or 13. We want to land it like 5 short, so I did a nice little pitching wedge in there and, knocked it in for eagle.
That is disgusting, actually.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I pushed this, by the way.
Yes, we know.
Oh,
we had you on the live line.
And then I'm like, okay, thank goodness. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, hole.
You had it on the live line. You never touched it, but you still found the hole.
That's right.
And the roar from the crowd as well. I mean, they were all behind you, and you stayed and you signed about 1,000 autographs afterwards as well, which was absolutely fantastic. This has not come out of the blue, though, Bryson. You've been trending in this direction, haven't you, after a frustrating start to the season?
Yeah, I feel like I've been working really hard this year. Wanted to put my sole focus back into competitive golf and win championships. And, it seems like it's starting to slowly progress in the right direction. I was able to find something really nice last week that allowed me to play well at PGA, play well at a few of the LIV events. And I just feel like my game's starting to go up really quickly now, and I'm pleased with that. And there's always checks and balances. You got to make sure your putting's dialed in, chipping's good, and ball striking's obviously good, and you're thinking through the golf course well. A lot of variables there, but trying to keep it simple now for me and hit fairways, hit greens. Jibo, my caddy's been keeping me comfortable, calm around the golf course, and able to just strategize around and get good win numbers.
Jibo, Greg Bodine, your caddy.
Greg Bodine.
Golf is cyclical. You said you found something that helped you start hitting it better. You found those things before, and you've invented a few of those things before yourself. What's the secret to making those stay?
Man, it's having that checklist and making sure that those motions you're making are allowing, when you do have an error, to be pretty consistent. You don't want an error to make go out of bounds, right? You can hit a great shot once or twice, but it's about how many times can you hit a great shot, and then also how many times can you hit the bad shot good. So I've been searching for something that allowed me to be really good with my bad shots in 2018, which ultimately allowed me to have a lot of success. But I've now I'm starting to figure out what tightens those bad shots up. like I was nervous on 17 tee box today. There's off the left, you know, I could flare it right. I've got a big curve with my driver, and I was able to just still stripe it right down the middle, just going inside and feeling what makes me repeat that motion. It's personal feels. Like, it's not like a mechanical thing. It's very feel oriented. People think I'm a technician and whatnot, and yeah, I like thinking about science and data and analytics, but it's really about how do I feel something on the golf course that allows me to be repeatable, and that's the end of it.
So there's a little bit of Ted Lasso in there. Be a goldfish. If something goes wrong, forget about it very, very quickly.
That's right.
The Crushers going well. You won the opening event in Mexico earlier on this year. This is a talented bunch, and you're well in the mix here. There was a little late surge that got you to 10 under level with the range goes going into tomorrow.
Yeah, look, they're a great bunch of guys, a lot wiser than me, and I love them to death. I can't wait to personally see what we can do moving forward, and I know I'm playing pretty well right now, and the other guys are moving in the right direction as well. And even though they don't play their best all the time, nor do I. I mean, we all struggle, but it's about lifting ourselves up after the round and getting some great camaraderie between each other to make us feel good, because we don't have that anywhere else. And it's really nice to lean on some people and go, hey, let's go. You got it, man. You're good. And that's what they did for me in the beginning half of the season. Hopefully I can help them in the later half.
Well, Andalusia, it's been a fabulous place to visit, but also you've been down to Gibraltar.
Yeah, monkey was amazing. I saw this guy giving him a peanut, but he had to give him a high five first. I'm like, all right, can I try? He's like, sure. And so, sure enough, he smacked my hand and I gave him a peanut.
I think you're lucky to get away with the watch still on your wrist. They are known to steal the odd item.
What's funny is that they're actually really nice if you don't like approach them or scare them or anything. Like if you don't have like wrappers or anything, if you just got something in your hand. They're really calm about it, but if they hear something, scrunching or whatever, they can jump right on you and get you. So this is cool too.
Yeah.
The crowd is amazing. Andalusia is a great place, and Valderrama.
I love the soccer chant.
They were doing it coming up 17. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel bad for my playing partners, but you know what? It's a part of it, and it's golf but louder out here. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, indeed. Look, you are leading the way going into tomorrow. So what does tonight look like? What will tomorrow morning look like? What is the frame of mind?
More the same, and job's not finished. I got to get out there and get it done. Fairways, greens, make the right decisions, make good decisions with the wind, and execute great shots, make some putts. That's about it.
Go well.
Thanks.
A lot of fun to watch you today. Thanks for stopping by.
Hopefully
Really
some
cool
fun
of you to
tomorrow
stop
too.
by. Yeah.
Thank you guys.